Ladies and gentlemen, Lab After Dark is starting shortly. Lab After Dark is starting soon.
Testing, mic check. 1, 2, mic check. What's happening? Come on in and hit the like button.
Lab After Dark is starting soon.
Right.
Well, you opened that Pandora's door.
I was actually just sitting down to pee, but whatever, you know.
What's the point in causing these ruffles?
Lab After Dark starts now.
What's happening? How's everybody doing? Welcome to Lab After Dark. It's good to see you. Good to be here. Welcome How's everybody doing this evening? I'm doing well. I'm your host, Joshua Diaz. And let me take a look. Let's say hello here. Holly. They keep changing the names on here. I don't understand the ats anymore. I mean, I get it, but they keep changing the names, don't they? I don't quite understand it. It's great. It's Friday. Yeah, it is Friday. Well, almost. Not quite. Not quite yet, at least. I don't know. Are you not allowed to have emojis anymore? Is that the thing? They took the emojis away. The no fun YouTube, just ripping people's emojis away from them. I see no emojis next to anybody's name anymore. I just see flat out names. Strange. No emojis. Terrible. All right. So let's see. All right. We got Lucy Day. Good to see you. Texas Life. Robin Fleming. Still no tagging on the phone. Yeah. When will that ever happen? I mean, good God. Like they don't have engineers that do stuff like that. Programmers and coders. Like YouTube doesn't make enough money to roll that bad boy out. It's been years. People have been complaining about it for years. And it's just something that they've never even, they give you, you can zoom in 8 times. That's awesome. Or now you can do 4 times the speed. No one gives a shit. What people want is to be able to @ people on their phone. We don't need to zoom in 8 times. We don't need to play somebody 4 times the speed. You figured out how to do those, scrap them. Nobody cares. If there are people zooming in 8 times on their phone, that's their problem. They get a magnifying glass. I don't know. What everybody wants is to be able to tag on their phone. It's not that hard of a concept. Now you got, this, it's just not, it's really not. Like who's in charge of that? Who's the head of stupid add-on shit on YouTube? Who's in charge of that one? You think that's one that they'd probably want to knock down? Hey, we keep hearing that people might want to be able to. I mean, it's just really annoying. You want to go into a chat and say hi. Maybe the chat's busy on your phone and you can't tag anybody and it gets lost in the swept away like just the waves of regret and depression. It's all about control. No question. No questions. Sparker, what's happening? So it looks like everybody's emojis are gone. I don't know. Yeah, I mean it is kind of annoying because people that are on their computers, they say hi to you and then you go, oh, hey everybody, and then you can't really even do that. I know. I mean, they really need to. I mean, how long have they been talking about rolling that one out? Or have they? Have they even talked about doing that? Probably not. Domestic pinup and Jazz. Thank you for saying those kind things about the show. yesterday. It was a fascinating show, I thought, from where I was sitting, especially since I was the one being interrogated by a cop of 40 years. Not that I did anything wrong, but it's intense, you know. I mean, it was like, you know, what about you? Huh? What? Can you see Otis right there? Look, oh, right there. You see him? You see him? And, but, yeah, I was the one getting interrogated. He did. He kept asking me, and I got all of them wrong. Every question that he asked, I got wrong. I don't think I got one right. Not one. And I tried. I tried to get some right. Well, I tried to get all of them right. And then he goes, oh, there's no wrong answer. That's what people say when people answer things wrong when they want to be nice. I was, you know. Oh, there's no wrong answer. Poor shit. There definitely is. There's always a wrong answer. Anyway. I think it seemed like the logical answers, right? I mean, that's what I thought, but apparently they were not the logical answers. That's just what I thought. I have no clue why. I didn't understand it. Please hit that like button on the way in. Bell Brooks says, I don't have a PC. I have a phone and Xbox. What up, Sinner? Good to see you, man. Thank you for gifting 5 Lab After Dark memberships. It's very kind of you. Hope all is well. We all are. We're all amateurs. It's weird. Did they take your name from you, Rod? What happened? What is going on? What is happening to everybody? What the something is like really, really wrong here. Yeah, no, I could yeah, Dave the Sinner. Like I was like, they changed everybody's name. What's mine? Hold on. All right, well, I mean that works, I guess. Some people went to their legal names. So what happens then? What happens when people go to their legal names? That's good. That's what it's supposed to read, isn't it? I just don't know. I just have no idea what's going on. They seem to do this kind of stuff quite often. I don't know. And it really does mess everything up. Like everything. Messes the algorithm up. It messes up. You want to be able to recognize people. Like I would have never recognized Rod. This isn't anything close to what his name was. So I don't know. I have no idea. It's just a strange thing. Anyway. You can change the display on your account. So if I just wrote Dave the Sinner, would that at you? I didn't at you though. What's up, Seth? How are you? That's what I'm saying. If you wouldn't have said, hey, it's Rod, I would have never known. I would have had no idea. But Mohawk Mom, I am curious. What do you mean about they have gone to their legal names? Or some people have gone to their legal names. I mean, and I would be surprised. I don't know. Just whatever. It's stupid. Very confusing. Very confusing for all. I know. I'm confused too. This is something that something they love to do for some reason. I don't get it. So anyway, yeah, thank you for the kind words about yesterday. I was interrogated and probed in the name of justice, and I survived. Like, is this merge? This has to be merge. What the frig is going on? Merge, they took your name. Mary, no, I didn't get any hot wings. I was promised hot wings. And he threw in that corn dog joke. That's merch, right? I see all. Yeah. So now it's giving your real name. Oh, dude. See, Gwen. Yeah, I'm not. I don't even think I don't even think notifications are going out anymore. Hello. I don't know. Weird. Yeah, I was trying to think how many answers I got right, but I don't think I got one. I think I got part of one right. And, it's like, okay, there's 1,000 people watching. He's going to ask me a question I have no idea about. Although I did remember the secret life, the private life, and the public life. So I got that one. Yeah, I did get the buckets. That was good. I don't know. I just don't get it. I really am not understanding what's going on. When did this happen? When did this transpire? Jazz, I wanted buffalo wings. They sounded really good. If I was in an interview room and they offered me something to eat, it would probably be something messy like buffalo wings. Everybody can eat a hamburger. That's not a big deal. But to get caught up in the ambience of wings, that takes a special kind of something. How would you know that GHI's chat has been this for a few weeks? Are we being punished? I had buffalo chicken nachos this evening. They were yum. I mean, I would take those too in a pinch with a Nantucket nectar or something like that. But I'm just kidding. It's fine. Yeah, recognizing people is a huge. That's what I'm saying, Center. It's like if you can't recognize, like, you go to a chat and you look like, do I recognize those people? Like, nah, I don't know them. It's not safe. Not a safe place to be. Stranger danger. Stranger danger. Stranger danger. You know, and then you leave. But I mean, if now it's just like a mosh pit, feels like. I don't know. Where I don't see my people. I mean, I see them, but I don't. I see them, but I don't see them, you know? Yeah, I don't understand it. And they don't even keep people's names like sort of close. Like, I'm guessing that this is JH, but it's 808 Baby J. No, I have not seen Kelsey. But it's not that nobody would know who anybody is anyway, but I haven't. Why are they putting people's like real names out there? He was having a donation night. It's nice. He does that on the last he does that on the last day of every month. It's like a last ditch effort, I guess. I don't know. No. Never seen you in my life. Ollie says I mixed up buffalo sauce and I mixed up buffalo's cream cheese and poured it over chicken and pasta for dinner the other night. That sounds so good. I see but I don't see any benefit to this. I don't. It was in other, maybe. Oh, that's not nice. I did. It just said lab after dark. But I don't know. Doesn't make much sense. But then again, not much does. Welcome, Rosie May 1234. They're just the dumbest names now. Like Rebecca or Merge, like they got your whole name on there. You can change it by changing your YouTube handle name. Interesting. Hi, Dave. Nice to meet you. I'm Josh. It's very good to be here. $56 likes. It's just a struggle right now. I mean, I don't know. Did most of you get the notifications? Or has there just got the notice? What else? You just got notified just now. Wow. Got the notification after it started. Just got mine. Christ almighty. Yeah, yours is still the same. I don't get notifications all the time. Oh, really? That's interesting. Might have been slightly delayed. See, I have no idea who you are. A little bit of everything, 3475. Funny, I just got yours now. Man, what a nightmare. An absolute nightmare. Yeah, I have no idea. I just went into my settings and was able to change back to my original name. I reckon I did too. It's wonky on Justin's. Okay, so I don't know. Well, it sounds like some people's are and some people's aren't. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know. There's nothing I can do about it. I just a little bit of everything. Who are you? I mean, I'm sure you've been here. I'm sure I know who you are, but I know, Dave. They like we don't want to talk. Is it a little bit? Is it a little bit? What? Whoa. You always get them? Interesting. See, I don't know. I don't know why. Hey, from North Carolina. Beautiful. Thank you. Appreciate that. Donation night is off to a good start. Shh. I'm not supposed to say it. I'm not supposed to do that, but I don't have a choice. I have to. I can't help myself. I can't help myself. Shh. I can't help myself. I can't help myself. I'm supposed to be playing nice. I can't help it. It's hard. I'm good, Maggie. How are you? Got it. All right. I don't know. It's whatever. It's so. All I know is that Trev made a 10-minute video that I'm going to play here in a little bit. And he's driving again. And it makes me happy. I don't know how he's driving again, but he is. So, rock on. Gabby Mist is the same. R.I.P. the potholes. Yeah, it was in his ass, allegedly. Poor potholes. Poor little potholes. I'm sure he has a great take on whatever it is. Give me 1 second. Just give me a second. How come? How come they're not? They seem off. Okay. Okie dokie. I've learned something about water, bottled water, actually. That I like spring water when it's cold. I hate spring water when it's not cold. When it's not cold, it tastes like ass. When it is cold, it tastes like a waterfall. Quite the conundrum, you know. It's like really, spring water is fantastic cold, but it's got to be cold, and you got to get it while it's cold. Because if you don't get it while it's cold, and it goes lukey warm, it's puke city. It's just not good, you know. But when it's like this, yeah, I mean, I don't understand why. But when it's like this right here, like, where you can see the. Don says, I hate when things taste like ass. I mean, it's absolutely phenomenal when it's cold. Phenomenal. Almost undrinkable when warm. And that's a fact. I don't make the rules. It has to be. I mean, look, if it's like a life or death situation, yeah, I'll have some of your lukewarm water. But in any other situation, I would like it cold with ice or not. Like it doesn't. I don't have to have ice, but I haven't drank enough water today too. That's why every time I try to take a pull off of this thing, my body's like, drink that, bitch. I don't know. It didn't say bitch, but. I would not know what that tastes like. Look, it's not that you're saying that it tastes exactly like. It's not saying that it tastes like ass. You just say like, it tastes like ass is an expression for it not tasting well. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. We're overthinking this here. I like I love ice water, but I love cold water. Aquafina tastes like, really? Kind of low on water today. Waterfalls taste like carrots. I don't even know what. I'm not even sure what that means. What exactly does that mean? Tastes like carrots. I was really happy to hear that they found that guy that murdered those parents, which was just a senseless, ridiculous, disgusting act. I mean, like, and then people wonder why people go out and get their concealed carry permits. Like, I don't know. I don't know that many people anymore that would go on a hike without something, you know. But you shouldn't have to do that either. You shouldn't have to, but you do. You shouldn't have to worry about some psychopath jumping states, but you do. You shouldn't have to worry about going on a public hiking trail with your kids, but you do. That's the day and age that we live in. Not that it hasn't been like that before, but what a wild thing that is. Just, you know. It's horribly disturbing, Dr. Gary. I mean, it's you know, the yeah. Those poor little kids. You know, I've navigated my journey to adulthood, and I knew it wasn't easy. And I know what those kids are going to have to go through. And hopefully that they're up for the challenge of navigating life. It's tough without your parents, you know. Sucks. It's the absolute worst. You know, and you know, it's just something that'll be attached to them for the rest of their lives, you know. Just terrifying to think that there are people crawling around out there just looking, praying that they're able to attack, that they're able to prey on your family, you know. I know exactly well, I don't say I know exactly. He was trying to kidnap those kids. I mean, he had been in trouble for weird stuff, talking favoritism about kids. I mean, that's what he was trying to do. I'm sure of it. And it probably just went sideways for him. And because there were parents there that care. He was trying to take those kids. There's no doubt in my mind. He got investigated by a school that he worked at for inappropriate, I don't know, favoritism towards female students and bringing them like snacks. And I think he even told one girl if she was older, this is all alleged, that if she was older, that he would date her. So I don't know, dude. I don't know how that guy is not on like a permanent ban teacher list. How there's not some sort of central warning. You put these weirdos that get fired or get investigated, or I mean, he should never be able to. Even just the fact that he's getting investigated tells you all you need to know. Oh, I 100% believe that the mom saved those kids and the dad by. I don't know if I'm really not sure if he was on the radar or not, but that he had been in trouble for inappropriate relationships. Oh, they all have dead eyes. Like that guy. And if you were to ask Dr. Gary when people start their killings or killing sprees, he would probably tell you somewhere in the mid to later 20s. That's my assumption. This guy turns 28. Who knows what else he'd done before that. And I'm sure that they'll have to go backwards and see if, but it's probably something that he was planning and he was just waiting and I don't know, just a crazy, I'm sure his DNA was everywhere. But they found, I don't know, man. Yeah, was he mid to late 20s? Dr. Gary, does that sound about right for people like him? Or killers? People that are going to possibly spark up a, who knows? But I believe that he didn't just attack the parents because he wanted to kill them. He attacked the parents because he wanted them out of the way so he could steal their children. That's what I believe. Actually, the average age for a serial killer, but we don't. Yeah, I'm not really saying he's a serial killer, but I mean, who knows? But I mean, I couldn't. Yeah, he's not just going to kill those parents because he wanted to kill a couple people. Average for a mass murder is 36. Yeah, they were saying though that he had some that he had some sort of a troubled past, but he's just sick. Those kids just got to process that the rest of their lives. And now look, they can at some point hopefully lead a productive and successful life, and hopefully that they go into the care of somebody that is, caring and that can help them. But you never know. You really don't. You don't know how it's going to work. You don't know how. Yep. And Tennessee with the quadruple little kid left out in the front yard. I mean, are these people supposed to feel better about themselves? Like the guy that left the baby in the front yard. Oh, I just slaughtered your family, but I'm going to leave you in the front yard. And look, I'm obviously happy that the child is alive, but I mean, come on, dude. Let me just kill your whole family first, and then we'll deal with it. Just a weird thing to me. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't know what's going to happen with that baby. He doesn't know if that baby's somebody's going to find the baby, in time or whatever. He just wants to be able to go to sleep at night going, well, you know what? At least I didn't kill the baby. I mean, if that helps you sleep at night, buddy, and you're quadruple alleged, I mean, it sounds like these cases are pretty wrapped, I mean, sounds like the weird guy from the trail left his DNA everywhere. And then it sounds like this is a breakup of sorts. Didn't a 15-year-old get killed, though? Like, what the hell is going on? Yeah, I absolutely can. I can identify with the kids left behind in the murder and left at a murder scene. No question. No question about it. It's sad. Banana Fresh, I'm not really sure. Josh, he's been in prison. He knows what they will do to him if he harms a baby or a young child. Yeah. I'm sure it was over a breakup. I mean, we don't know that yet, but yeah, look, I'm eternally happy that those two girls. I don't believe that man at the trail spared them. I believe that the mother and father stood up to the attack and lost their lives trying to save those children, and that they were successful. That's what I think. I don't think that there was any mercy by him. Now, as for the guy dropping the child off, yeah, I'm happy that the child survived. But it's really hard to find any sort of silver lining in any of that, any situation like that. But yeah, I don't think that the trail guy was like, oh, let me just spare these two kids. No, I think he was going to. I think he targeted that family. I think he, for some reason, thought that would be a good place to commit his crime. Look, those parents are heroes, and those children should take solace one day knowing, because that's how I felt, I think one day that those kids will understand that even though this horrible thing happened, that their mother and father loved them so eternally, that they stood up to that man, and gave him as much hell as they could, created a crime scene to where they were able to collect DNA, and then those two girls themselves, I believe, helped solve this crime. I mean, did anybody see the sketch compared to him? I mean, it's pretty friggin' like dead on. And I'm assuming that came from those girls. How they got that out of them is beyond me. but they certainly did. And yeah, I don't know. But those parents are, God bless them. And I wish that I think if you believe in a higher power, and I do, that those parents know that their children are safe because of them. He wasn't there just to kill them. He was there to steal the children. That's it. That's what he was there to do. And sort of like the in the Idaho case, it went wrong. It went very wrong. But wow. I know when it initially happened, everybody was like, why did he spare the girls? He didn't. Trust me. Oh, there was a family that there was another family. That's good. So wait a minute. They so they re, so confused here. Hold on a second. So you don't. So do you not think that he looked like the sketch? Because he looked like the sketch to me. That chin, the nose. Well, let's watch some. I want to watch this really quick. Dude, his haircut.
Is
Why does he look like that? Oh my God.
Andrew James McGann. He was getting a haircut at the time detectives put him in cuffs. Even more shocking is his job, an elementary school teacher, and there are some major questions about his past as parents of his former students are talking about the concerns they had when Mr. McGann was teaching their children. We're on the case presented by Law and Crime. I'm Chris Stewart. We have a lot to unpack today as so many people in Arkansas are breathing a sigh of relief. Here's the most recent picture we have of Andrew James McGann as he is now in the Washington County, Arkansas jail being held with.
Holy crap. Should be arrested just for looking like that. Oh my Lord.
Without bond, accused of a double murder. This is the photo that authorities put out late last night announcing his arrest. Here is part of the news conference from KFSM TV.
Because of their hard work and investigative skill, we were able to take a monster off the streets and bring relief to Clinton and Kristen's precious girls. And to the rest of citizens of Arkansas.
Police say that McGahn was arrested while he was getting a haircut yesterday just before 5 p.m. local time in Springdale, Arkansas. That's about a half hour north of Devil's Den State Park. This is video that was posted to social media by the barber who said he was in her chair when law enforcement walked in. And this is video that was posted to the salon's Facebook page in Spanish of those in the barbershop talking about what had just taken place. McGahn, they say, didn't talk much when he came into the barbershop, but it was about 4 minutes into his haircut that detectives entered and arrested.
So that's a mug. So he's been arrested before, because that's not his current mugshot. This one, he sort of resembles. I don't know what he resembles.
Arrested him. They say that detectives asked McGahn if he was the owner of the vehicle that was parked out front, and he said,
and allegedly he's confessed. He's told them. He's admitted to doing this. So I think he's in court tomorrow.
yes. Now, the actual barber posted this on social media, quote, "So I'm cutting a guy's hair and I'm shaking because now there's cops and detectives. I told them I haven't swept up the hair in case they need it. 100 said they did. Y'all, I'm shaking. Mostly because it's starting to look like it could be the man they're looking for, but not too sure yet." She then posts, "Update, it was possibly him, y'all. I could have possibly cut the Devil's Den killer's hair. He left expletive up. I barely started the fade." She then comments, quote, "They said it was a double homicide. I asked if it was related to the Devil's Den incident. It's looking like it was. I'm going to wait until I know for sure." Now, when you look at the booking photo of McGahn from the county jail, it does appear that he has an unfinished haircut. The barber also posted
that doesn't look unfinished. That looks like an unfinished haircut. An unfinished haircut? I mean, it just doesn't look unfinished. It looks like shit. Oh my God. That's I thought that was one of those turtle suits. That's he's still, that's funny.
County jail, it does appear.
He had an unstarted haircut. Yeah. It looked like she combed his hair down.
That he has an unfinished haircut. The barber also posted this video.
I thought it was a turtle top too, but no, it looks like it is the gown from the barber shop.
On social media of police searching a vehicle that appears to be a dark-colored four-door sedan that matches the description of the vehicle that Arkansas State Police say the suspect fled Devil's Den State Park in. Police confirmed in their news conference that McGahn recently moved to Arkansas from Oklahoma to be a school teacher.
What I'll say is he just recently moved here and had gotten a job to work at a local school here.
In a now deleted Facebook post from June 12th, a public elementary school in Springdale, Arkansas, had a message from McGahn that read, "My name is Drew McGahn." So notice he's using his middle name there. "I'm thrilled to be part of the Bayari team this year as a third grade teacher." He also says in his free time, he loves going to concerts with friends, working out, and being outdoors. Now, I reached out to the Springdale Public Schools for comment, and the superintendent sent me this statement that reads, quote, "Springdale Public Schools can confirm that Andrew McGahn was a teacher candidate hired for the upcoming school year who has not yet begun employment with the district. This individual has not at any time come into contact with Springdale students or families we serve. At this time, we cannot offer any additional information due to the ongoing investigation. At the appropriate time, additional information will be forthcoming. Our entire team extends our deepest condolences to the Brink family. Their children are especially in our thoughts and prayers." In putting this story together, I actually reached out to 4 different school districts in 3 different states because it appears that McGann moved from district to district, leaving jobs over the past couple of years. One parent is raising concerns about how McGann acted while teaching 4th graders at a school in Texas. And before I get into that, I do want to put the focus.
I mean, his hair sucks there too. What kind of a haircut is that?
On what police say went down in Devil's Den State Park less than a week ago. It was on Saturday, July 26th, that Kristen and Clinton Brink were hiking with their 7 and 9-year-old daughters in Devil's Den State Park. This family was new to Arkansas just in the last couple of weeks, it seems. They moved from out of state. They had previously lived in South Dakota and Montana. Police say that McGann killed the parents in front of the 7 and 9-year-old girls. Those girls running to a visitor station to call 911. This all happened in broad daylight around 2:30 in the afternoon, police say on Saturday. The Brink family has released a statement saying that Clinton and Kristen died heroes. They were protecting their daughters. Clinton was going to start a new job on Monday. He was going to be delivering milk in Springdale, Arkansas. It seems that McGann, at least on the main social media channels, did not have a major digital footprint. We searched through Facebook.
Yeah, they said, Sparker, they said that he admitted to it. Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram, and even Truth Finder looking for Andrew.
Now, I will tell you this, and like I said, there's really, I mean, the children surviving is a silver lining and things like that. I like when criminals confess, you know, I like when they just go, you know what, I did it. When they did it, I like that. I don't like that they did it, but I like that, you know, if they're going to be like, yeah, I did it, and not put everybody through a bunch of bullshit, you know, that's nice. I mean, I could do that. He does look like Perez Hilton a little bit. That's true. But I do like when criminals confess. It's like one of my favorite things.
James McGann. We also searched James Andrew McGann at the time that was believed to be his name, and not much has come up. And that is somewhat surprising because at Law and Crime, we partner with Truth Finder and use it to get details on the people involved in our stories. And it's very rare that
well, I'm not asking anybody to confess to something that they didn't do. However, his DNA was everywhere. And they said that there was stuff at his apartment that confirmed it. And instead of him taking it to trial, just go, yeah, you got me. All right, let's just get this over with.
One doesn't come up at all. Even if you don't work in true crime, Truth Finder can be an excellent resource to give you a suspect dressed all in black. And this is the sketch they also put out. They say that the suspect, who they called a person of interest at the time, was in sunglasses and wore fingerless gloves.
I mean, that's look at the chin. How many chins do you see that are like a V?
When they attacked the Brinks. Now, the suspect had also been seen driving away in a black 4-door sedan, which again matches the description of the car that McGann allegedly drove to go get that haircut before he was arrested. Law enforcement has not said if they know what McGann's alleged motive was. He is now facing 2
oh my God,
counts of capital murder, and he's being held without bond. But let's get back to his profession and some of the questions that we certainly have looking at where he has been over the past couple of years working in public elementary schools. Last year, McGann reportedly taught in Sand Springs, Oklahoma. That's near Tulsa. The district released a media statement and said that he resigned from the job to move out of state. They also say that he did go through a mandatory background check to be hired. Now, the year before that, he worked in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, in the public school system there, also outside Tulsa. The district there told me that he worked for them during the 23-24 school year as a 5th grade teacher, and he left that job for the same reason, to work out of state. And they also say that he passed a background check. Now, before that, it appears that McGann worked at a school in Flower Mound.
he looks like Carrot Top's cousin or something. Like, what the hell? The hell kind of haircut is that?
Texas, which is northwest of Dallas. Here's a now deleted Facebook post from 2022 that's circulating on social media that is welcoming him to the team as a fourth grade teacher. And while his post is what you would expect from a teacher, trying to be very warm, be very friendly, there is a parent that is going public with what it was like to deal with Mr. McGann from her perspective. This mom posted on Facebook that McGann was inappropriate to young girls in the class, and she claims that McGann was allowed to resign without consequence. I reached out to the school district for comment. At this time, we have not heard back. The Brinks daughters, who ran to the visitor station to alert the authorities and call 911 after their parents were allegedly murdered right in front of them, were not injured in the attack, and they are staying with family. There's a GoFundMe for the family that is live right now. It has raised more than $35,000. Joining us now is retired police commander Mike King. He's the host of Profiling Evil and the author of the book Wolves.
All right. Well, that's enough of that. Is this the press conference?
Is that my thoughts are with the Brinks family.
It's another indicator of what led.
There's a starting point to move forward and to use their skills that they've developed over the years and their experience.
The suspect in the deadly attack at Devil's Den makes his first court appearance tomorrow. Andrew McGann was arrested for the crime yesterday and now faces capital murder charges.
Wait, where's this mugshot from? How many mugshots does this guy have? He's teaching in schools. This is the third one I've seen, a third different one that I've seen. He's working at schools, little kid schools. What the hell? Probably I can find it.
2 counts. 5 News reporter Claire Everbach joining us now. And Claire, today you've been able to really dig deep into all the information that we have built up in this case.
Darren, this case is understandably sparking national attention as people want to learn more about this tragedy that took the lives of a husband and wife who were hiking with their 2 daughters. Here's everything you need to know about the case, starting from the very beginning.
Medic for circular first responders, stage for police, assault, possible staff.
I mean, you would think that he wouldn't be able to pass a background check with that.
Having Devil's Den State Park.
It was Saturday, July 26th.
We're all sweeping the trail, me and I've got a maintenance person with me, interpreters with first aid kits trying to locate the family.
At 2:40, a call came into Washington County Dispatch from Devil's Den State Park. There were 2 bodies on a trail.
We responded to a call for service at the state parks. 2 young children were found and indicated that something had happened to their parents on the trail.
5 News was first on the scene, working to get information. 6 hours later, at 8:40 p.m., Arkansas State Police, or ASP, sent media a release confirming not only the murders, but also the manhunt that was underway for the killer. Some area residents we talked to in the days after were concerned and wanted to know what police were doing.
It very much concerns me, but I'm just hoping that they maybe have information that we don't know about, and hopefully there's some lead, if any lead, and hopefully they're able to, catch the person, whoever did this, because it's just crazy what's going on.
New information provided Thursday shows law enforcement from multiple agencies were fast to start tracking a suspect. A preliminary report even going into detail about a witness who told police they saw a man with blood on his face emerge from the trail and drive off in a black 4-door sedan.
I want to thank the public.
Blood on his face.
For providing images and videos from cell phones, home, and business security footage that directly advanced this investigation. The information that was put out and the request for information back from the public directly resulted in this person being brought into custody.
On Sunday, state police identified the victims as 43-year-old Clinton David Brink and 41-year-old Kristen Amanda Brink. 5 News confirmed the couple recently moved to Prairie Grove. They were hiking with their 7- and 9-year-old daughters during the time of the attack, who are now staying with family. Family members released this statement we obtained through CNN. The family is asking for privacy during this very difficult time as they grieve and learn how to navigate this new reality. They ask that if anyone has any information at all that will help the investigation, to please contact the proper authorities immediately. Clinton and Kristen died heroes, protecting their little girls, and they deserve justice. They will forever live on in all of our hearts. Then on Tuesday,
Later, Dave.
ASP released this
Nice to meet
photo
you.
of the potential suspect.
I mean, come on. That's not close. That's not close to that. That's super close.
On Wednesday evening, law enforcement said they found 28-year-old Andrew James McGann getting a haircut at Lupita's Beauty Salon in Springdale. 5 News talked to...
Hold on. That poor lady. Let me remove myself.
employee Adriana Ruiz, who says she had just started cutting McCann's hair when officers came in just before 5 p.m.
Something fell off about him. He looked pretty scary. He didn't look like he was okay.
Within hours,
absolutely, he looked disheveled. He looked crazy.
Of McCann's arrest, Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders joined Secretary of the Department of Public Safety Colonel Mike Hager and Secretary of the Department of Parks, Heritage, and Tourism Shay Lewis at the ASP Troop L headquarters in Lowell. Governor Sanders says this kind of violence has no place in Arkansas.
Nothing like that should ever take place. And for a family to have to go through and deal with that level of tragedy is something that no one should ever experience and something that we never want to take place in our state.
ASP Major Stacey Rhodes says it does not appear McGann had a connection to the victims, and they continue to investigate his motive. She also shared some of McGann's history, saying he recently moved to Arkansas from Oklahoma and had gotten a job at a local school.
We're not going to talk about his motive right now. We're still exploring and determine exactly what that motive was. So it'd be a little premature for us to speak on that tonight. He just recently moved here and had gotten a job to work at a local school here.
We've also confirmed that McGann worked for the Louisville Independent School District in Texas. And
I mean, what is this guy doing being a school teacher? I mean, he should be breaking rocks somewhere out in, I don't know, Southie or somewhere. I don't know where he's from. You know, killing mosquitoes in Texas. He's obviously a PDF file or a wannabe one because he wants to work around little kids. It's like that's what he wants to do. And it's plain as day. You think that I want to be a third grade teacher to change the world. Okay, right, whatever, dude. Yeah, you really have the look of a school teacher.
Statement to 5 News, the district says McCann was a teacher at one of their elementary schools in the 2022 to 2023 school year and was placed on administrative leave following concerns about classroom management and behavior. And Broken Arrow Public Schools in Oklahoma confirmed in a statement to CBS affiliate KOTV that McGann was a teacher during the 2023 through 2024 school year. A second press conference held at 2 Thursday afternoon in Little Rock gave new details on the investigation.
So, I mean, you see these plainclothes officers, they were following him. Well, yeah, they were following him. They were on him, and wow.
Including the couple died from stab wounds.
They did take it off of him.
And Colonel Hager confirmed that DNA positively put McCann at the scene of the crime.
We do believe he acted alone. We have absolutely no reason to believe that there's anyone else involved, and we do not anticipate any future arrest or any other arrests beyond this suspect.
Colonel Hager asked the public to be sensitive to the grieving family, condemning misinformation on social media.
There's a family that's grieving. It's hard to express because I can't understand it, what they're going through. Misinformation hurts.
Now, this is one of those cases, you know, most of the time I say motive doesn't really matter. You know, the fact of the matter is that the crimes were committed. But I mean, in this case, there was a motive. It wasn't just some sick homicidal fantasy, in my personal opinion. I think that what he was trying to do is that he was trying to kidnap one, if not both, of the kids.
Speculation hurts. When they read things, they're talking about things that are not factual, and it hurts. There's no place for that.
And he said the Brinks are remembered as
what a loving mother and father they were, loving husband and wife that they were towards each other. They absolutely protected those girls to their fullest extent.
I agree.
To the point that it cost them their lives. We're in awe of this mom and dad. We're also in awe of these girls. The information that they were able to provide to start us down this path, to be able to make this arrest, it all started with those two little girls. It's incredible.
Secretary Shea Lewis says the trails on Devil's Den remain closed and they will take their time to reopen them. We'll continue to follow this case and keep you updated on air and on 5 News.
Crazy. Very, very disgusting. All right. Now to a lighter topic, if there is such a thing. That's kind of what I was thinking too. There's some irony there for sure. Look who dropped teacups. Teacup. I 100%. It's so weird. Yeah, your name is changed back, actually. Shout out to Gray Hugh. That was so funny yesterday. I was trying to be a good boy. We've reached the point where Trev is a mind cleanse compared to the rest. Wow. I think that was D-Cup. Give me a second here. Hold on. It's an extremely dirty tank top. It's disgusting. All right. There we go. Okay.
Him admitting that he did it, cool. We knew it was him. But where's the knife? Why did they not talk about the knife? I think it's very disrespectful to the families that they did not make a deal where this man had to come up off the knife. We want to know what the motive was. And we also want to know where this knife is.
We want to know what's all over your t-shirt.
And the reason why I'm going to dive into what I think here.
Nobody gives a shit.
What would be the reason not to share that? You're already going to prison for life. Why not give that closure? You don't have any remorse whatsoever?
What was that? What? Does it really need to be that long of a transition?
Without me hearing his voice, I'm like, you know, it's unconfirmed. But if you got friends that knew him and grew up with him saying it's confirmed, then I gotta say, hey, yeah, this is probably Brian Koberger.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the channel. It is your boy Trev. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. We're gonna jump into a lot. You guys know that I followed the Idaho 4 case very, very closely and from the beginning.
Yeah, you and everybody else in the world, you dumb shit.
You know, we were one of the top platforms covering the
one of the top platforms. They were one of the top platforms faking calls.
Idaho 4 case. Now, where's the knife? Why did they not talk about the knife?
Because they don't know where it is, asshole. That's why.
I think it's very disrespectful to the families that they did not make a deal where this man had to come up off the knife or something.
Come up off the knife. We was one of the top platforms, yo. He need to come up off that knife, cuz. Yo.
Where
I was accused of a DUI, but I'm not tripping. I'm innocent until my guilt is proven.
Could prove, or they could prove in the long run, in case he somehow got through and squealed through with an appeal, that, hey, you know, we got the knife. He told us where the knife is. This is the guy. Instead,
Josh, what does the A on his hat stand for? Wrong answers only. Asshole.
They got him to plead guilty, and that's that. I mean, I got plenty of thoughts on, you know, what I think, and you know, these IDs coming out. I seen Brian Enton covering it. Shout out to Brian Enton on, you know, his relentlessness of following this case and getting the facts and bringing that out to the public, as we are all curious about what happened in this case. Brian Koberger definitely is the person who went in here, and the folks who are saying that it's not, the man sat in court and admitted to it. So I don't even want to hear it at this point. There's no, oh, well, I respect your opinion. Dude admitted it in court. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. You can say whatever you want. But again,
I don't respect your
opinion. You got the guy. Now, Clarkston. Was that what it was? Clarkston?
Why is he driving, and why does he have such enormous tits?
Washington, I believe that, you know, he went there and discarded of this knife, and how they couldn't find it. He had a shovel in the car. He had a bunch of different things, and I'm going to be making videos talking about different topics on this case, surrounding this case, because I've been listening and sucking in the information.
He's been listening and sucking.
Pause.
Pause.
And just really taking in that information and sucking in the information. Pause. On this case, surrounding this case, because I've been listening and sucking in the information. Pause.
Ambitious is not.
And just really taking in that information and things that I'm coming across on the case.
I really think that he could nurse a baby bird back to health.
Case as it ended the way it did, and it left a sour taste in my mouth the way it ended, because in reality, they didn't find the knife. They didn't find certain things. So, and you still have these Code Pro Burger people out here that are, you know, head over over heels. These Code Pro Burger people out here.
These Code Pro Burger
that are, you know, head over heels for thinking this guy is innocent, when the guy got on the stand again and admitted to it. He's not an idiot. The dude was a smart kid that's just a fucking idiot. I believe that he killed before. That's my...
He just burped. He just said that he's not an idiot, but he's somebody that killed because he's an idiot?
My personal opinion, I'm an idiot. I admitted to it. He's not an idiot. The dude was a smart kid that's just a fucking idiot.
He wasn't an idiot. The kid is a smart dude who's just an idiot.
I believe that he killed before.
Of course you do.
That's my personal opinion. I believe that he has done this before. I believe that he would have done it again and continued to do that. Right?
Right.
What can they do, right? Like, what? Damn, it's sunny as hell. But what could they do? Why did they not ask, hey, Ann Taylor, look, we don't mind taking the death penalty off the table, but we want to know what the motive was. And
hey, Ann Taylor, we don't mind taking the death penalty off the table, but we need to know his motive. He was a sick psychopath who wanted to kill. That's it? Yeah. Why? I don't know. Because he wanted to. Because he's sick. Okay. What about the knife? Yeah, he's not going to give that up.
And we also want to know where this knife is. And the reason why I'm going to dive into what I think here.
Oh. I referred to Alex. I didn't just bring his nips up out of nowhere, but he took a picture with his shirt off in jail. And his nipples look like cranberry nipples. Because I was like, you need to get your old cranberry nipples off the screen. That's what I call them, cranberry nipples. That's what they looked like.
What would be the reason not to share that? You're already going to prison for life. Why not give that closure? You don't have any remorse whatsoever? None. Dude had no soul, but yet you could feel for your parents? Or did you really feel for your parents? I don't know, man. I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are, and I definitely...
He did, man. Look, I'm going to show you right now. Yeah, see these. Yeah, look. There's old cranberry nipples right there, see? Right there. That was the picture that I saw. Yeah, it was with his tablet. Good old cranberry nipples. We call him old Alex Cran Murdaugh, the Cran Man.
Definitely do want to do a live stream talking about it once I get my internet fixed up and running, the faster internet. I mean, I have internet, but it's running slow, and the computer that I have, I need to get that fixed. Where is my computer, people? We can get this computer fixed so I can get these lives running and take these phone calls.
Wait, didn't he? I thought he got a brand new computer.
But until then, I'm just going to make videos talking at this point, because I'm baffled by what happened here, and they did not strike a deal to where this man had to, at least show them, hey, this is the area.
Yo, cranberry nipples.
Where the knife is. I threw it in the Snake Creek pond, whatever, lake, whatever it is. And that's what he did. Why not get anything like that? I mean, even just the location of the knife is a win, right? Him admitting that he did it, cool. We knew it was him. But we always wanted to...
Who's this we? Who's we? We what? We who? We? Pause?
To know the motive. Will it change anything?
Yeah, we saw the whole computer thing when he picked it. That computer tower was bigger than he was.
Absolutely not. Will it make a difference? Absolutely not. But to the families, it absolutely might.
What?
Him admitting that he did it, cool. We knew it was him, but we always wanted to know the motive. Will it change anything? Absolutely not. Will it make
will it change anything? Absolutely not. Okay, that's right.
Make a difference? Absolutely not. But
okay, so will it change anything? Absolutely not. Will it make a difference? Absolutely not. All right, so you just answered your own question. You dumb. Oh my God, he is really dumb too. Just says stuff to say stuff. What's up with all these like colored tank tops? Did he go to like a cheerleading camp or something? Like, I really don't get it because his titties be popping, bro. Popping.
To the families that absolutely might. At least they could know some type of the truth and be able to get over it. Now they got to sit there and think about what the motive was, right? And that to me is ridiculous. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this case, again, it's leaving a nasty taste in my mouth. And
it's not the halitosis or the tooth decay. It's the case. Leaving a nasty taste in my mouth.
There's, multiple different things that there is to talk about. I mean, what about Dylan on the stand, right? And talking about her anxiety.
She wasn't on the stand. She gave an impact statement.
Panic attack, and I know what that feels like because that happened to me.
I had a panic attack one time. Yeah, me too. We all have. Most of us have. It's nothing to sneeze at, but nobody cares about your little panic attacks because you couldn't get crack, okay?
That happened to me when I had a gun put to my head in the back.
Oh, bullshit.
Bathtub as a kid, and there was home invasions going on in the house.
Oh, bullshit. I don't believe that for one friggin' second. A gun held to his head in the bathtub? Bullshit. I do not. I'm playing with my rubber ducky. Don't put a gun. He's so home invasions. God, he just lies.
Well, there was two certain home invasions, but this one that I remember, I had a gun to my head in the bathtub, and ever since then, I had this panic in me where it felt like it was still going on, and I understood what she said, and my heart goes out to her, and I hope that she finds a way to be able to cope with it because it never goes away. You have to find a way to cope with it. And again, Dylan Mortensen, again, my heart goes out to you. My prayers are to you, with Ethan, Kaylee, Maddie, Xana. My heart goes out to all the families. And this situation has been tragic. It's been tragic. It's never going to get better. These families are always going to have a wound. And I don't think they're ever going to be able to heal. You can't heal from...
Wow, I mean, this insight. I don't know what we would have done if Trev hadn't have broken this down for us. Who needs doctors? Dr. Gary, looks like you're out of a job, dude.
When your child dies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't think you can. And
so now he only takes showers. I don't believe him. So I don't care what he says. He lies about everything. Everything. He lies about everything. Lies about everything. Which one? Which part should I clip? The part about him getting a gun when he was playing with his rubber ducky?
It's just crazy, y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. It's your boy Trev. Smash the like button, comment on the video. I will be reading comments on this. I appreciate you guys. I am trying to get this computer to run right so we could do some lives, but
it's hard to run when it's in the pawn shop.
Acting weird. So until I get that figured out, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and look for these videos that I'm going to be dropping, whether it's documentaries that I'm creating, because I'm still doing that.
Yeah, the ever elusive documentary. Did you guys know I did a documentary one time? It was about, I've done a couple, but I did one on the Columbine massacre.
Or a different story I may be covering throughout the day as I see these different stories that are coming out. And I do have a couple that are coming where I'm seeing these different, stories coming out that are like, damn, that's crazy. We need to talk about it. So again, stay tuned. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop down in the comments.
Yeah, I got a ton of views too. People liked it.
He'll be replying to some comments that I see in there.
Yeah, the computer's gone.
So I definitely want to see what your thoughts are. Rev Gang family, love and light. Make sure, again,
somebody was asking.
Smash that like button, comment, and let's get it. It's your boy T Rev.
See, they changed her name too. I know. I really do want to do more. Some
said that it's, you know,
somebody did buy him that computer, I believe. Well, it has to be you because you have a wrench. Hold on. I don't think I ever finished this one, did I?
550 to a 750. All on my own. Never knew nothing about no credit. For real. Never knew nothing about no credit. Used to tell you how. Download Kickoff, Current. Put your own, loan yourself $200-$300, right? Meaning that you're gonna be paying on it. Make sure you make the payment every month.
That's how payments work.
Shit, don't get me on my financial shit. People think like I'm a hustler. I know how to make money I don't need to get on YouTube and beg people for money. I don't want nobody to go out their way to send me no money on YouTube. When I get on here, it's to be 100. Like if I'm talking.
He doesn't need to get on here. He just does it because he wants to.
Talking about the content that we're talking about, which is being a voice for the voiceless, these people who don't have a voice. We're here to fight for those who cannot speak no more. That's what I come on here for. Straight up. Got my shit turned it into a 501c.
Straight up, dog. Turned it into a 501c on the rip. Just like, what's up? Dude, Gary, I'm telling you, I would love. That would be awesome.
Officially stamped voice for the voiceless.
He just said it right. He just said it as soon as you said that. Doug used to say that shit too all the time. I'm a voice for the voiceless. I'm a voice for the voiceless. $501. Yeah, exactly. He owes child support.
Yeah. There's several different ways though that you could do that though. Several different ways. You said I need to get my credit up. It took a car. Yeah, they take hits. They take hits. Your credit will take a hit. It's easy though. There's so many different ways. You want to hear the best way to get it up? Go to Magnum.
Do a poll. It'll be like 90%. Oh shit. Let me see here. Hold on. Voice for the voiceless. I'm a voice for the voiceless. No, you're annoying. Would you like to hear Dr. Gary narrate one of my docs? I'm a voice for the voiceless.
Listen to me right now. You want to hear the best way to get your credit up?
I'll tell you that for anybody. I know we usually talk different, but listen, go to Magnum, okay? Get you Magnum that'll show up as 220, or actually, you'll get you a couple trade lines and put them on there. Put your trade lines on there. Put your trade lines on there. Make sure you got trade lines on your credit score, so you'll be paying a loan to yourself $20 a month. Boom, 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 boom. Right. But what's going to show up on your credit score is that you're paying on a $10,000 to $20,000 loan. So they have different packages
Boom,
that are
boom,
like
boom, boom,
50
boom,
to
boom, boom.
100 to 150. You hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, Dick.
Oh yeah, music too. Music too, Mike. Like late, I heard Joyner Lucas's new album. That shit made me want to go in the studio and start beating the mic up.
Got that new joiner, yo. That new joiner, cuz.
My man went up. Hey, look, that just make me want to just go off. That new ADHD 2 by Joyner Lucas. What happened? Woo! I bumped that shit.
Joyner Lucas, if you don't know who that is probably one of the most lyrically sound rappers I've ever heard. You don't even have to like rap to understand how good he is. Eminem signed Joyner Lucas. Eminem.
In the ride, boy, I got the system in there too. You said I know you work your ass off, but I want to.
Let's see. I subscribed tonight because I thought this was true crime. And if I'm being honest, with all the crime out there, I think deserve the time over this nonsense. Good luck to you. Aw. Wait, no, come back. Come back. Come back.
Don't I know? I appreciate. Hey, look, anything past what I said, that's in your control. If you feel like you want to show support to me, you're more than welcome to. You're more than welcome to. I will never tell you don't support or nothing. Like that's not. I'm not gonna tell you that, right? But I'm not ever gonna get on here and
Wait a
beg you
minute.
for
Wait,
money
wait,
either.
wait, wait a minute. Wait. Wait. You've totally changed my mind. You're right. You're absolutely right. Maybe this is the wake up.
I want if people truly believe in me, then they will, and that has always been the thing. That's always been what I go by. I don't like to get on. Like imagine me getting on here because I want money. That's not even the right motive to be on here. Like to come on and talk about these type of things, that's the wrong motive. Now, if I was
Yeah, just because you thought it was true. Like, what are you talking about?
doing just strictly music and shit like that, that's different. But when it
I
comes
don't know. I don't know, dude. It's one of the most annoying things about any sort of public platform is that people they just like thank you, good luck to me. This channel's been around like 2 years. And it's fine. It does well. I mean, I don't know. It's fine. Like, people like it, I guess.
to these topics and you're doing something in the line of talking about lives being lost, it's not you don't talk that's if your motive is to get on and talk about lives being lost to make money, then you're in it for the wrong thing and you're selling your soul. That's my personal opinion. You're selling your soul if you strictly do this shit for money. That's just like why do you think they call people, you sold your soul because you signed this record deal. You're signing your masters away. That's selling your soul. Me getting behind the microphone and speaking is me putting my soul out there. So if I'm selling you my soul, you get what I'm saying? Like I'm selling you the masters to my music, I'm selling my soul.
The masters to your music. Oh yeah, those are worth tons. Taking these off. It's gonna hurt my head.
So if these people came to me and were like, "Hey, I want to buy this song for $2 million," I would tell them go fuck themselves. I'm not selling my soul.
I would sell one of your songs for $2.
I don't give a fuck. So you can't put a dollar sign on me putting my soul on music. You get what I'm saying? Like you can't. That's why I truly believe in being independent and
AKA unsigned and unemployed.
doing things independently. You don't need a machine behind you, a oiled machine. If you want to skip the line and sell your soul, then go
Fuck is an oiled machine.
ahead. That's on you. You know? I don't know. People sell their soul for everything. I'll never tap out and sell my soul. Have you heard of the guy Ren? Yeah, I've heard of Ren. UK rapper. I've heard of him. Yo, shout out! I've had people. I had people come up to me in public all the time, like T-Rag. I'm like, yeah.
Right. Sure you do. That's too funny. Oh God.
How are you? Where you know me from? Oh, I know you from the Sebastian case, or I know
Oh my God.
you from this case, or this sad case, or this. It's amazing how many people I've had come up to me like I don't know from a can of paint. Why ain't you been online lately?
Nobody says that. What's the can of paint? What is that? Is that a saying in the South? I've never heard that one.
It's just, I had to get away. I got to get my head right. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to be in the best shape for myself mentally. I said I'll come back when I'm ready. You know, one song for 2 million. No, nah. Mama D, think about it. That's you selling your soul, though. $2 million is great. It is fucking great, right? But
If you think that selling a song that you wrote for the public to hear is selling your soul, why don't you just put your headphones on and listen to your own shit? So nobody else has to hear it. Keep that locked down deep in your soul. Keep it, no one cares. Your songs suck.
to sell my masters for $2 million, there's no dollar amount you could put on your master.
And you don't masters. What do you mean? The shit that you have on your hawked computer?
As an independent artist. Again, like I mean that's my belief too. I'm not trying to shit on the people who would sell their soul for $2 million. It is what I mean. I guess I am. I don't know. It's a double-edged sword. But if you're willing to sell your catalog for $1, you get what I'm saying? Like imagine selling your masters or something. You don't own your masters now. So now you got $2 million up front and you never get nothing else from your hard-earned work. And they're gonna go push this shit out.
Your hard-earned work? Hard-earned work. That's not right.
Out and make 50 million back. Sell your soul again you want to sell your soul? That's what I call selling your soul in the music business.
Yeah, I want to sell my soul in the music
You
business.
said be on live tomorrow. I know you're not begging. I want to do it. Love you, my friend. Put that 50 on whatever you need. Okay, I know you. Yeah, it's all right. Hey, look, Tracy. You guys, a lot of you show support to me, and I appreciate it. But hey, look, I bust my ass every day to make. And I'm not saying again. I'm not saying for you not to. I'm just saying in general. I bust my ass every day to do what I need to do without having to rely on others. Like if you're that person that relies on others to do things for you, to pay everything, to do this, that, and the third, then you're not living life right. And you need to wake up and you need to understand
Others
that
to
you can do things. And it's not that hard. Like people sit down and bitch about the things they can't do rather than not getting up and doing something about it. And that's the problem in this world is that people want to talk about the things they can't do. How can you do it if you're sitting on your ass talking about how you can't do it? Get your ass up and shut the fuck up and do something. Do the damn dishes. Do something. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. That's always been me. Friday will be the official live that I do though. No, I know, I know. What's up, Brian? What's good, brother? What's going on, bro? I don't know how I'm gonna pay my water bill next week. Can you help me pay it? That's why you need to live your life righteously. Hold up. You speaking some real shit. Bewitch said,
Josh, why is he getting right up to the camera, walking out of view, and then sticking his face back in front of any clue? Yeah, I actually know the answer to that because he's an idiot.
that's why you need to live your life righteously to take care of you and yours. So not only that, you got to set an example for everyone around you. Like if you're sitting down like this all day long, what example are you setting? Yeah, guys, you got to make sure you do this and do that, and you're sitting there not moving, right? You're just sitting down. Nobody stop, man. I get cinematic with it.
Get cinematic.
What's up, y'all? Well, I can't
I get cinematic with it. I guess technically that kind of works.
a job and my water's not working, and yeah, you get on the end. Like imagine that when you can get your ass up and go do the same thing that everyone else does, when instead people want to try to get other people's hard-earned money. Like get out of here. That's why I seen that. You said, "D what?" How was your son? He's doing good. He's doing great. Thanks for asking, Lisa. He is doing good. He's doing really good, actually.
Yeah, we heard the first 6 times.
You know, I've been working with him on
Yeah.
not being lazy, which is every teen. What teenager's not lazy? Come on. You know what I mean? Like if that's all I got to worry about, then like he's gotten so much better. Like he's listened to me. He's been doing great. Like I had to get on him a few times, right? But I got on him those few times, and he learned from it. Like he understood what I was saying to him, and he made the change. So I give him allowance every week. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd set him up a cash app that I have control of, and I give him allowance from it for doing good. He's been doing good though. Those frog, he said those frogs are everywhere. Yeah, they're over here too. Shit, one jumped on me the other night. One jumped on me the other night. It was crazy. He said that's real talk. What's up, Texas? Texas girl from Philly. What's up?
Polls are anonymous, Dr. Gary. You don't get to know. And I can't
Texas
tell.
girl from Philly. Miss you guys too, you know? You know what I mean? Pop.
Oh my God. Did you hear that?
I've been sick lately.
That tuberculosis?
Know what I mean? Pop.
You did that voice in it.
Miss you guys too, you know? You know what I mean? Pop.
He's shaped like a wisdom tooth.
I've been sick lately. I've been sick as a dog. They said there's this new COVID. I'm not even gonna get tested. You said, did I hear frogs? Yeah, you definitely hear them.
You got hunched by a frog. That makes
You
sense.
got a friend for life. I appreciate you. Thank you, Tracy. Shout out to Tennessee. I love it here in Tennessee.
They
I
don't
ain't
love
even
you.
gonna lie. I love it here in Tennessee. Tennessee's the shit. Like, literally. I built my business here in Tennessee. And this shit's thriving too.
Built my business?
Hold up, let me move down.
What business did he build in Tennessee?
Why can't I see? Oh, I gotta take that off. You said the docs have had me on bed rest for almost a year. Had a hole in my foot. Wouldn't heal. I'm not on bed rest anymore, but after so long, I've had such a hard time moving, waiting on 2 knee replacements. Damn. I'm sorry to hear that, Shelly. That's rough. Thank you, Rhonda. I appreciate that. I try to be. I'm trying to be the best me every day. Every day. Being the best me. Straight up. Did you say? Yeah, there's a new COVID out there. There's a new COVID out there.
Dr. Gary, it really, like, here, I'll start a new poll. Okay, so watch. It doesn't matter what poll it is. Okay, hold on. Like, watch this. You'll never get 100%. Never. It's just not how it works. Okay, let me end this one. Yeah, he's smoking crack. Wait, I don't want to do a Q&A. Stupid. Oh my God. All right, so if hold on here. All right, if this gets 10% of the vote, if yes gets 10% of the vote, we're doing it. Watch. Okay. All right, let's see. Hang tight. How many? 97. It's going to get 10%. Watch. We're at 5%. Yeah, Lab After Dark. 9%. I didn't vote. I'm not doing anything. But 9%. What? Look at this. Still at 9%. 8%. I'm not voting, so. Still at 8%. 7%. Still at 7. Still at 7. It's not bad. What did you get, Dr. Gary? That's what I'm saying. Like, you're never going to get. We're at 6. Oh, back up to 8. Poll is broke. Someone shut the poll down. 7%. 7% for Dr. Gary. Is it a trick question for trolls? No. 9%. Oh, no. Still at 9. Still at 9. Now we're back to 8. Well, obviously they're not really. I mean, we don't really have that many trolls over here. It all gets a little sweet. 8%. Eight percent, 9%, 8, still at 8. How many votes do we have to go to? 100 votes. What do we do? How many votes do we entertain? Oh, we're at 9% now. This is interesting. $77. One vote could tip this. One. Oh, we're at 10%. Yikes. We are currently at 10%. No, I don't think you can't vote twice. You can only vote once. $11%. $11%. When do we stop? When do we stop it? So there's 83 votes. There's people voting. There's probably people voting just to be jerks, but well, if I end it now, then we have to end the show. It's at 11%. That's not good, is it? I don't even think I'm allowed to vote. I'm not allowed to vote. Back down to 10. Back down to 10. No, I'm not voting. Back to 11. Oh, dude. We are so close. People are manipulating the vote. I can see it. People are changing their votes. I agree. I mean, it's well, it would only delete this channel. I would stay on the lab. You can't change your vote? Oh, you're not allowed to change it? Dude, we're so like we only have a couple votes left. No, just this channel. All right, there it is. Wait, what? Why does it say? Wait a minute. Why does it say? Why does it say 9%? That's not a. What? No. That doesn't make any sense. Man. Johnny Carson isn't on anymore. I don't know. I don't know what you do. 90% said no. 9% said yes. We're gonna have to do another because that's a tainted poll. Like the election was rigged. I don't know if they hate me. Maybe they just hate the show. Yeah, dude. This is the 2020 election. It's rigged. It's not an accurate poll because it doesn't equate to 100%. Yeah, where's that 1% at? It never equals 100. Only why would it do that? I don't like it. What did you get, Dr. Gary? 93%? They sure do take a cut, don't they? Okay, well, if it's a rounding error, then it's 10% and that we actually lost. So it was 10% or more. And there's a missing. No, not yet. There's yeah, dude, it's rigged. It's a stolen election. I know there were too many votes too. Like there was dead people voting. It was fake news. So Josh, you have 9%. No, 10%. No, I'm not mad. It's just that it should 90% and 9% do not make 100. Dangling Chad should be counted. Unreal. Yeah, maybe I am. Maybe I am, Kelsey. Maybe I'm mad. Mail-in votes. Well, look. Whatever.
Definitely.
We'll revisit this at the end.
Hold on 1 second. Gotta get in my damn car. Had to get in my damn car.
He says he's sick, but he's gonna rip a heater right here.
I drive like fucking 10,000 miles a month. I feel like for real.
10,000 miles.
Maybe 10,000 a month. I'll be in a new car every other day. How about that? That's how much I drive. Like I could get a brand new car right now. I'll put 100,000 on it.
We did a poll about Dr. Gary narrating. He got 93%. And then I said, and he wanted to know who voted no, but you can't tell. So then I said, no poll that you ever going to do is going to get 100%. And then I said, if like, watch. So I made the stakes high. If it's voted 90% or less, then, you know, we move on. We just go over to the lab permanently. No more after dark.
I bet you in 3 months. Easily. But I bet you with those 100,000 miles I put on there, I bet you I make 50 grand plus. Around. Entrepreneur.
But I don't. Did you really vote no on accident, or are you just saying that?
Entrepreneurship.
He wouldn't have got 100. We could do it again. He won't get 100%. It'll never happen. Nobody. It's not how it works. Ichiro Suzuki did not get 100% of the vote when voted into the Hall of Fame.
You said I'm just so sick of all the deflection, lies, hypocrisy, blame game, ass kissings, illusions. Yeah, that shit's going on too much. It's going on way too much. Mm-hmm. I need to get my setup up though, so we can. You said, "Damn Democrats spraying us." Damn Democrats, them damn demigods. The new COVID name's Nimbus. 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 You want to get you a damn pack of Nimbus? Sing me a song. Hold up. It's COVID. It's just a new variant with different symptoms. Yeah. Uh, Hold up. Lord knows that I wanted it to be you. Lord knows that I wanted it to be you. Put your ass 6 feet. Yeah, I know. I feel you. I feel you. I'm about to hop off of here though, cause I got a couple videos to work on.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care. Jerry.
Straight up, cuz.
Are you not entertained?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to do that to you, Pookie Bear, but it's just...
Oh, God.
Sometimes you make Daddy so angry that...
Stupid sound.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, my God! Oh, my God!
Till I make 'em bounce up and down like a Mac 10.
Alright, let me stop. Damn.
Maybe I'll use that soundbite.
Alright, let me stop.
Like a Mac. Oh my God. Till I make 'em bounce up and down like a Mac 10.
Alright, let me stop. Stop.
Like a... Oh my God. Till I make 'em bounce up and down like a Mac 10.
Alright, let me stop.
This is what gangsta is.
Till I make 'em bounce up and down like a Mac 10.
Alright, let me stop.
Oh my God. Till I make 'em bounce up and down like a Mac 10.
Alright, let me stop. Damn.
A Mac 10. Oh my God. Till I make 'em bounce up and down like a Mac 10.
I like that.
Alright, let me stop. Damn. What the hell? Looking sideways, yo.
A straight snitch.
Let that man cook. Let that man.
That is him on a, on a pitch synthesizer. He's doing his own sound bites. Let that man cook. Oh, let that man cook.
Cook.
Snitch.
Let that man cook.
Whatever.
Let that man cook.
Yes, that's him.
Let that.
That's not a soundbite that anybody has ever heard ever. That's him in his little weird voice.
Man cook.
Let that man cook.
Let that man cook.
Oh, okay.
Let that man cook.
Stupid.
Cap. Stop the cat.
Oh my god.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
That shit is too funny, yo.
What's up, Just Irish?
That shit is too funny. Hold on, where's it at?
Go ahead. Do it. I want you to!
Appreciate you, bro. You know how it is, though. I'll be back. Until next time, Captain. I'd say the only place you can reach me is Instagram and Facebook.
The only places? That's
Instagram and Facebook is where I'm easiest to reach. I suck at checking emails in case somebody tells me to.
He doesn't suck at it. He just doesn't do it. But, you know, because businessmen don't check emails. Dr. Gary, do you check your emails? I check my emails. Got one right here. Yes.
You know what I mean, Paul? You know what I mean, Paul? You know?
Yeah, he said that Brian Koberger called his show, and that turned out to be a lie. Then he went on Chris Cuomo's show to talk about it, and he wore a hat that said YOLO on it. YOLO.
Bong, bong, bing, bing, bing.
All right, yo.
Yeah, I'm not gonna listen to him do his stuff. All right, guys, I'll catch you later. Thank you for being here. I guess Lab After Dark's canceled now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lab After Dark is starting shortly.
See you guys on the lab. And I will not be here tomorrow. So.
Lab After Dark is starting soon.
No, it was 10. It was 10%. No recounts. It's over. All done, baby. 10% or less. Anything over 10%. Anything 10% or over is what I said. It said 9, but it was at 10. It rounded. It's wrong. The poll was incorrect. Listen, I'm not in charge of it. All good things come to an end.
Lab After Dark is starting soon.
Right.
Well, you opened that Pandora's door.
I was actually just sitting down to pee, but whatever, you know.
The people have spoken.
What's the point in causing the eruption of these guys?
Lab After Dark
Nice.
starts now.